Okay, and we're back with part 2 of episode 11 of the Let's Play series. So while it was uploading, I actually upgraded my tavern and my farm to level 2. So we still have 225,000 gold. So let's see what we can upgrade with that. Can't upgrade the castle gate anymore. We can upgrade the castle guard, which is vital. That helps out with the fence, which we'll be working on shortly. Our silo is maxed thanks to the hero offer. Inventor's Workshop, that is maxed. Let's see. Troops, maxed. Paladin for 150. Treasure Chambers maxed. So it looks like the only thing we have to upgrade is our defenses and our farms and our taverns. So we'll go ahead and upgrade the farms, since those are important, because the more farms you have and the higher level, the more food you get, which means you can do more raids. So those are very important. So now we're going to try and collect, what do we need? We don't have a free builder anymore. So we're going to try and collect 150,000 to get the Paladin upgraded. And then we need to have 125 for the Firestorm. But really, we only need 150,000 because everything else is being used. We have this available. We have probably the bomb tower? No. Barricades? Yeah, so 150 for the barricades. So we can do 150 for the barricades and 150 for the Paladin. So we need 300 total. We'll try and get 300,000. So I'm not going to bring out troops for a second. I'll bring out one Paladin, because the Paladin will hit the spikes. So my hero's got to run up there and hit the spikes and start hitting on those, because that's going to take all my knights down. And thankfully I was able to get rid of it real quick because those spikes weren't high level. So now we just have a flood of knights again. Start bringing out some archers. So pretty much nothing should be able to destroy us now. Just gotta watch out for the bombs. Make sure you don't let a bomb explode and take out half your army. And so this will be a very easy raid. And as I said, don't forget to constantly spawn your troops here, because you'll unlock quests for that. And same thing with using your spells. The more you use your spells, the more quests you'll unlock, and you'll get free gems out of doing that. So 45,000 there. So we need about 5 or 6 more raids like that. We're out of food. So when we try to attack, it's going to have us buy food. So go ahead and do this guy. It's going to fill our silo. There's no way to buy like a single piece of food or 5 food. You have to fill your silo. So, always know that. It's good. It's better to have your silo at the absolute 0, because as you buy more food, if you buy only 100 food, it will cost a lot more. Whereas if you buy 700 food, it will cost a lot less. They give you a discount for buying in bulk. Remember, run up on the side there. See, this is a fight where I definitely should have equipped my sword rain. It would have helped a lot. He's got archers back there that I can't hurt yet. And so, at this stage, if you don't have sword rain on, archers can do a lot of damage to your troops. They do about 150 to 200 points of damage every hit. Your knights only have about 500 life. So in about 2 or 3 hits, they can take out one knight. And, if you have a couple archers bunched up, now they can just start killing people really, really quick and just mowing them down. As you can see, I don't have an army of troops. They're only like 1s and 2s. There's like 3 or 4 here now. And that's because of all his archers and his troops. They're definitely working. You see his archer there on the side picking off my troops. And if I had the sword rain equipped, I could actually kill him. And that would save all my troops there. And that's why the sword rain is so much better than the poison spell. So we may not be able to beat his base. Probably will. It's going to be very close. So yeah, we're going to beat his base and it's come down to the last like 2 seconds. Beat him with 2 seconds left. And that would have been a really, really easy raid. That would have been super simple if I just equipped the sword rain. So you really have to equip the right spells for each situation. So this time I'm going to equip sword rain. I'm not going to forget. So that if I had that spell on, it probably would have turned that raid into like a 30-second, extra time I had. So now I'm going to go over here, equip my sword rain, and attack this guy for 87,000. So I keep thinking that my Firestorm is strong enough to kill the water tower in one little touch. Because as you get higher, the Firestorm kills the water tower in like one touch. So now I got to take out the spikes. And there we go. So now I take out all the ranged troops with the sword rain. And there's nothing to worry about. This will be an easy raid. I don't need to worry about that bomb because it's too far away. All you have to do with the fire spell is touch them once and they'll burn. And it's especially good against units. The little knights will all burn and die in one little splash of fire. And you can see this one. It went so much easier. We have like 40 seconds left. The sword rain kills all the knights in one hit. And we finished that one. We're not trying to get 100% because we don't want our trophies to go up, like stated in other videos. So getting a couple trophies here and there is okay. But the lower your trophy count, the easier the raids you're going to find and the more loot you're going to find, it looks like. Because we're still finding 80,000 fairly easy. So we're at 240,000 already. We'll go ahead and attack this guy as well. 37,000 is nothing great, but it's just not burn some gold. We'll just take it. 37,000 is decent. You can see I did half damage to the paladin there with one little fire spell just by touching him. And if you actually stay on the target longer, the fire spell will do more damage. So here I'm touching the barricade and the arrow tower, and so that fire spell almost did 75% of its life. Whereas if I would have just touched it, it probably would have done about 50% of its life. So it definitely does more damage if you want to focus on one target. But if you want to hit a lot of targets for a good amount, you run around and touch them. Again, we have a whole bunch of troops. One sword rain takes out all the range troops there. It goes so easy. You just got to watch out for the bomb. I'm going to start summoning archers now since I have a horde of knights. And when you have too many knights, they won't be able to attack over each other. They have no range. They have to be up close. Again, very easy. At this rate, we might be able to get 600,000. But I think we're going to do the upgrades that we discussed. I think we're going to do the Paladin and then the Barricade. We'll just stick with the plan there. And we're also accumulating metals slowly but surely here. We're not really looking at the metals that we're getting, but you do accumulate at least 50 metals every fight. So we're going to be moving up in the daily tournament, which will get us some free gems to help us pay for the food costs that we used our gems for. So that's the cool thing, is that even though a lot of the things in the game cost gems and that you're going to be using them occasionally, even the scrolls and resurrection, you can get gems fairly easy. Build a good defense, you'll steal gems on defense, and then also, just be active and play a little bit each day, and you'll get a few free gems from the tournament. Even if you lose, but you just log in, you'll get at least one free gem every day. If you do a couple raids here and there, you'll probably get, move up in the tournament leaderboards sooner or later, and you'll get, 5 or 10 gems. So they do give you gems, and like I said, the defenses, you can get a whole bunch of gems on defenses. You just have to have a strong defense. What it appears to be is anytime someone uses a scroll, one of the big moves, you get like 1 gem from them. Or if someone dies, if you kill their hero and they resurrect, you get 1 gem from them. As the scrolls and resurrection cost more, you start getting more gems from your opponent. It looks to be about a 7-to-1 ratio. If they spend 7 gems, you get 1 of those gems, which that's kind of nice. So we have our money. We have 318,000. We're not gonna attack anymore. We're gonna call it quits, and we're just gonna upgrade our stuff. And the reason is because our defenses aren't very strong. So if we attack and get more gold, it's just going to be stolen from us the next time we log in. So we have 18,000 left over. And that will do it for this episode. We are going to work on next episode getting 600,000 to get our throne room up to level 5. And then we do have tons and tons of achievements that we haven't clicked on yet. We're waiting for the updates. And then the gold over here, we're going to hold off until we absolutely need it. And then we can just say we have 550,000 in gold and we're out of farms and we don't want to fight anymore. We can just collect reward and use that gold to get our 600,000 and upgrade our throne room. And you can see there's quite a bit. There's 100,000 in gold in here. 150, 155. So we have 155,000 in gold. And when you click the claim the reward, you might actually unlock another one that you've already achieved. So that's the cool thing about saving the stuff up. And saving up gold definitely helps for the big updates. When you need to get 1.2 million or 2 million, and if you have like 500,000 saved up, that's a huge amount of gold. So that's going to be it. So we're going to work on upgrading our farms a little bit and then collecting the food. And the next time we'll do our quest to 600,000 gold, and then we'll upgrade our throne room. And that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, please let me know.